Learning language, it's called an art, you can say. I know in this time the people are struggling, over this language. They are unable to speak single sentence on any matters because they do not know how to convey their message on any topics. Because the most of the people, 99% people are taking this language so seriously, right? So taking seriously of any language, it's become the cause of giving you only pain or anxiety and complications, nothing what you expect from it. My dear friends, today I'm going to discuss about learning any language. You have to be cool and calm at any situations, at every situation, I would say, because becoming calm and composed at every times, your mind will allow you to consume very frequently of anything. Supposed to be, are you going to uh, do some experiment on your daily life in order to learn any skill? In these situations, if you are so cool and calm, your mind will help you to understand the things very quickly. So these are the benefits are you going to have, after keeping yourself so cool and calm, right? And it's obvious things if you are cool and calm, so you are going to enjoy this process, right? If I talk about myself, so I have taken this language as a fun of me. Really, I got enjoy a lot to this process. I always, while connecting with any persons, I enjoyed a lot, by maintaining that conversation with the other peoples because I knew, like, enjoyment, it's give me so much, confidence level. It never precising me at any times. It allows us to express my each opinions what we consider about any matters, as well as you are going to recalling the multiple vocabulary what you always admire to add on in your conversations. So these are the things are going to come to if you maintain yourself like that what I mention here into these videos. I know in this time the people are struggling because they are being confused. What should I do for learning, for having the better fluency over this language? My dear friends, I would like to raise here some matters, some biggest issues of the learners. What they have done every single day, very big issues I would say here. They always try to, they always try to copy others, imitating others. So while imitating others, you can't improve yourself because other peoples have different abilities, capacities, potentialities, and you have others, right? You have different level of abilities and capacity and potentials according to your capacity. Okay, eligibilities you have to attempt, you have to apply, and this is the way you can reach to the better levels into this language. You have to perceive deeply about the matters, try to manifest your each ideas with the comfort. I know in this time the people are being judged easily, surrounding the professionals. So first of all, you have to remove, such a mentalities, that kinds of considerations. If I'll make any mistakes, we are being judged by others. No, judging, only those kinds of people are judging. They are nothing into this. Okay, it's obvious things like you are going to improve this language, so it's obvious things you must make a many mistakes into this, right? And you are still in the process. You are still in the learning process, I would say, and you have to keep and calm yourself because adopting, aggressiveness, possessiveness into this process, you are not going to reach where you want to see yourself. So you have to be patient. First of all, having patience, it will allow you to acquire the multiple knowledge that is very necessary for you, and having the better fluency over this language, right? So my dear friends, I always try to uh, highlight my opinions on any matter with the clarity because I knew for my entire journey of this language because what I used to do earlier times and what kinds of problem and obstacle I used to face. I still remember. I always resonating myself with others and I can know very well about each problems of language. So my dear friends, today I'm going to tell you like don't worry a lot, just enjoy this process because I know that if you start engaging yourself at the first time into any process, any skills, so it was your learning times, right? So in that process, in such a process, you have to be patience a lot. You have a requirement to maintain your patience level. Becoming overwhelming, to get hurry each consequences. It's not a it's not a play of any person. I would say it's not a play of any games. It takes a lot of time of you, but it will give you plenty of experience that you deserve in your life, really. Because I am the example here, really. What I used to do earlier, and because of that, still I'm being able to highlight my each opinions over any matters. So you can take example from me. You can motivate by me because for my entire journey I couldn't consider I belong to rural place, and without having the great guidance, navigations, how could I improve this? No, my mindset was a very different to others. I would say it's very imperative, to all of you. What mindset do you have in your current scenario? Because mindset is it will also help you to maintain your discipline and your consistency as well. Mindset will never let you down at any situations. And what I mean to say that in this situation there are very less people who are being able to fix their mindset. They are instantly what I say distract, because we know very well like we are living in a you know digital era. I would say having a lot of distractions surrounding. It's very difficult to hold self for a long time at the same directions, right? So it's okay. We are the human being, and it's a minor issues of every person's life. But it's a totally up to you, like how you can get returned on the same path, on the same directions. It's a totally up to you, because no one will navigate you each times, right? You would be the responsible for navigating yourself or any actions what you have taken towards any matters. You would be the responsible for it. So always try to be responsible for the right things in your life, right? I know in this time we are having multiple ways, multiple feature facilities. I would say if I talk about other people, all people, right? They are not getting that much comfort and convenient strategy and feature facilities like us. So we are quite lucky enough in this era so that we are getting many features, but we do not know how to utilize it. In what manner? First of all, we have to know how we can utilize these facilities in our day-to-day life in order to improve uh, our English or any skill. I would say, because I'm not talking about only learning this language. I'm talking about multiple skill we can learn, but we have to know how to work upon, right? Because working on any skill in terms of learning any language, it's called an art, and we have to understand first. We have to comprehensive that thing, right? In this time, I'm getting a lot of statement of the learners towards the matters of English, like I'm unable to recalling vocabulary. While connecting with any personalities, I'm always forget new vocabulary what I learned previously. So these are the things. It's a common problems of every person life, because it's obvious things having a lot of burdens. What burdens? Like, are you receiving multiple topics from the other sides and getting a multiple thoughts? It will never let you down. It will never allow you to consider something else, like vocabulary, right? Or any idioms, any phrasals, while connecting with any personalities, right? So you have to bring your attention towards your communication, towards your conversation. With whom are you going to interact in that situations? You have to remind yourself, no, I'm set in conversation still, so I have to talk. I have to recall literally what I want to always admire. Recalling vocabulary is also an art, you can say. Each people are not able to recall at the exact times. So my dear friends, you have to fix your mindset, because it has the vital role in your life, I would say. You have to learn how to recall and how to fix mindset. It will never let you down at any course, I would say. So these are the things what I mentioned here. If you really like, please support us and keep us stay motivated always, because this is a long process. You have to understand, you have to be a patient if you really want to fulfill your each desire, what you admire for entire lives. Thank you so much.